السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I would like to say thanks to the organizers and the sponsor of this conference. Such a brilliant event wouldn't happen without the time, dedication, and support of everyone involved. I would like also to express my deep thanks to Prof. Dr. Mohammed Basel Al-Ta'i for his collaboration and contribution to brought up this project to the scientific level. I must say it is an honor to be invited to speak here today. It is a great opportunity for all to showcase of their research and discover others and discover what others are creating. Being involved in the Kalam conference has enabled me to understand the importance of encouragement, gaining exposure, and further insight into Kalam, which can help to drive, focus, ambitions, and lead to the achievement of our goals. Henry Ford says, if you do what you always did, you will get what you always got. We cannot renew the Kalam, and we cannot renew the Kalam. That's what most of the mutakallimun in the 21st century is saying. Let's move forward from productivity to more effectiveness. Let's show results in practical models. My name is محارب Rshidi. I'm a data science. Just recently, I just entered the Kalam science. Today, we are here to know about Cosmo Kalam platform so that we can take most of it. First, we will discuss what is it. Next, we will discover what can Cosmo Kalam offer us. And then we will learn what are its structure and how it works. And finally, we will discuss what phases are required to implementing it. After this presentation, I'm gonna show you a prototype, an Excel sheet, how things are implemented. I would be happy to answer any questions you may have at the end of my presentation. The objective of the platform is to develop a system using the latest data science and artificial intelligence applications. That serve the analysis of the discourse according to the principle of the new Kalam. This will provide an aid in formulating the structural analysis of problem addressed by the new Kalam. What is Cosmo Kalam platform? Cosmo Kalam platform is a system run by certain metrication procedures provided by Professor Dr. Basel Al-Ta'i in his new approach to Kalam. What are the metrication tools? What we are going to use? We are going to use an advanced data mining in addition to natural language processing and invented correlation packages through the machine learning. And we will go through all these terms, definitions, on the next slide. Potential users. We are expecting that the Kalam scientists, Arab scientists as well, researchers, students, and also natural scientists to be involved in this platform. What is data science? We hear about data science. and we are wondering, where is it? Data science is a core, at the core is data. Data science, it's a multidiscipline blend of inference, algorithm development, and technology in order to solve analytical complex problems. Data science is ultimately about using this data in creative ways to generate great value. What is the value? Which is the new Kalam. Natural language processing, what is it and why it matters? As a human, you may speak and write in English, Arabic, and Spanish, or Chinese. But a computer, native language, known as machine code or machine language, is largely incomprehensible to most people. At your device, lowest level, communications occur not with words, but through millions of zeros and ones that produce logical action. Natural language processing helps computer communicate with a human in their own language, scales other language-related tasks. For example, natural language processing makes it possible for computer to read text, hear speech, interpret it, measure sentiment, and determine which parts are important. Natural language processing goes hand in hand with text analytics, which counts, groups, and categorize words to extract structure and meaning from large volume of content. What is machine learning? We are just trying to explain the most terms in our platform. What is machine learning? Machine learning is a term associated with data science. It refers to a broad class of methods that revolve around data modeling to algorithmically make predictions and algorithmically display patterns in data. What can Kalam offer us? As it is a system and we need something, benefits out of it. Building technical structure based on philosophical model of the new Kalam approach using the techniques of data science, artificial intelligence, and predefined metrics designed particularly. Develop a flexible window of scientists to provide their scientist input based on the new Kalam approach. We will go through a metrication procedure after this slide and the next slides. Centralized governance area of scientist mind, as you guys and you gentlemen. Creative thoughts and unify efforts to formulate a renewable system of life that regulate the relationship between religion and science. Building a sophisticated and manageable model which can be widespread and extended to all communities with different cultures and language. Reliable, of course it's reliable. It is a system and open source of information for all research interested parties as well as for public. Kalam platform structure. We will start with the Quran database And it's not only for Quran. It's for all متكلمون books, research paper, and we might have also Arabic dictionaries, and also other tafsir books and any related subject to Kalam. We will extract the data to the main Kalam interface. This interface will have a certain level of metrication procedure that will analyze the text that you brought it from the database, whether from متكلمون, from the main source Quran, or from Hadith. And the step number 2, we will have an interactive gate from you gentlemen, from the scientists, from the research, to feed the system by your opinions, by your approach, and measure it on the Kalam main interface. At the end, all these data and information and analysis will be stored in the data storage. Platform analysis process. Is it clear for you? Yeah. We have a database. On the other side, we have an interactive gate, and both of the interface will be measured on the Kalam main interface and then stored on the data storage. Metrication procedures. The platform analysis process, this is the process. The main process, the text, then we conduct a Kalam analysis, then a wording analysis, then we finalize our judgment based on the analysis of the result analysis. The metrication procedure, it is a preliminary idea, still a sketch, and we will have further enhancement on it. And we will have multi-metrication procedure for different types of Kalam. I mean, دقيق الكلام and جليل الكلام. First, the text identify primary words, and then primary word analysis. Then we conduct a comparison between these words, and then we build our analysis framework. We analyze our results, then we confirm the results, and then after that, we make our final judgment and classification, whether in دقيق الكلام and which specific principle that applied on that text. Platform improvement phases. We will start first with the Quran database. Then we are going to apply, we are going to design the Kalam main interface for دقيق الكلام only, because دقيق الكلام is based on science, which can be designed according to mathematics and according to theories, which is much easier to design rather than the Jalil al-Kalam, which have a lot of arguments. Once we succeed with this, we will move to Jalil al-Kalam. The third phase will be development of user interactive gates. Then we will give you the window to feed the system with your opinions. And of course, from the database, you can extract all متكلمون opinions and approach from all century, whether from old متكلمون and the late متكلمون. The phase number 4, development of Jalil al-Kalam interface, and this will be a big milestone of this project. Phase number 5, we are going to develop an artificial intelligence and machine learning application the reason behind this, to let the system think and predict your analysis. In the future, after we feed the system with many concepts and approach, analysis, results, confirmation, the system will understand more than normal human, because the system has a big brain that can accommodate all box research, thoughts, analysis, and can predict more than the normal human. So we need to think in a wide range. We need to think out of the box. Then we will, phase number 6 will be hadith database development. Of course, we'll take all hadith and will be stored in the database, and you can just extract the hadith and conduct your analysis, feed the system by hadith, and of course will be subject to metrication procedure and on the Kalam main interface. Those metrication procedures, you can set your metrication, you can set your thoughts, analysis, and let the system understand this, and let others also share their comments about your analysis and final judgment. I think this great event, we have done many brainstorm when we sit together, and we came up with a lot of ideas, which is very nice. Imagine you have this complete system that you can feed it anytime, 24/7 days.
Sorry to interrupt you. I think we agreed also to add a stage where we developed a system for identifying the signature of hadith.
Exactly.
This is a way where you can authenticate hadith with the help of artificial intelligence.
Exactly.
Sorry to...
No, thank you, Mr. Dr. Attai, for this comments. This is my end of my presentation. I'm going to show you something. I know you like it. I'm going to show you something, a simple prototype done through Excel sheet. I just make the presentation short because everybody here is looking for the lunch. Okay, let's open the, yeah, this is it.
Just try these.
Yeah, okay. I want to see this part also. No, just try to zoom it.
This is a preliminary exit sheet, but in the end it will not be exit sheet.
Yeah.
It will be a complete other
Yeah, this is so that's
using maybe
yeah.
R language or other language.
Okay.
This is
R and Python language. Yeah.
Python, which is much more advanced.
Actually, I have started with a takwir, Surah al-Takwir, and I have done this based on my basic information. I don't have any fundamentals in Kalam, but of course with help you gentlemen, with your assistance on top of this, Professor Dr. Basil Attai and other professors who are interested to develop this system. You can see on the right, on the left side,
plenty of time, so take your
okay. We can see on the left side the surah, the number of surah. You can just go through it and just choose any one of these surah to conduct your analysis. And then you will see, when you click on surah, you will see the ayat, all ayat of surah. We will stick to a takwir only because I just have the analysis for this particular surah. And then we have the value, constant value, 0 and 1, on the top of this box, which is daqiq al-kalam and jalil al-kalam and daqiq to jalil and jalil to daqiq, and all of course neutral text. Some of the stories in Quran which is not belongs to daqiq or jalil. So when you click on any one of this, for example, if you want to see what is applicable for daqiq, you just click one, you will see the system filtered the daqiq only, and you will see on the right side the principles of daqiq and jalil as well. So you will see the first principle, temporality, discreteness, and the space and time, and also jalil. We still have to improve the jalil. It's just a preliminary idea. If you click for the first principle, one, it will filter only the ayah which is applicable for this principle. If you want to choose another one, you just take the filter and click on the other principle. You will see this ayah. I cannot see it from here. وَلَقَدْ رَآهُ بِالْأُفُقِ الْمُبِينِ. This is my assumption and my analysis. Forgive me for this. I'm not aware. I don't have even the fundamentals of Kalam. Of course. نعم. With respect to you, Professor Ta'i, this example is done by me in collaboration with Professor Ta'i, but the judgment of the analysis done I have conducted myself. And you can see that when you click on any one of these, you will see that the system will just filter wherever you click. Let's move to the database, Quran database. When you click on it, it's big. It's the whole Quran. Yeah, and using the Excel is a flat database, so it's not 3D or 4D database. Around 500,000 information in this system. So you can filter here. Let's take a takwir. I don't know if can we write Arabic? Anyway, this is ayat with tashkil and without tashkil. And I have segregated the words of ayah for each column. So you can choose, for example, Ar-Rahman. When you click on it, you will see principles of daqiq al-Kalam. And when you click on one of these principles, the system will understand that you have selected these words and translated to the Cosmo Kalam platform, which is here, and says this is one under this particular principle. And of course, this will not be applicable on the other one. See, this is what we have selected. There is nothing here on Jalil al-Kalam because it's daqiq only. We have also an index that shows the metrication procedure where you can set your analysis here based on ayah number. You can choose the principles. You can change the principles if you are not convenient. And then you can categorize it whether on Jalil or daqiq, and this will be, of course, read by the system. This is in general the system, and I will be so happy if I hear any question about the system that will improve the system and moving up to the next level. Thank you, gentlemen.